Hi friends, and welcome to the first episode of Opera in a Minute, a millennial's quick and casual guide to opera plots. My name's Megan, and today we're going to be talking about L'Elisir d'Amore by Gaetano Donizetti, which premiered in Italy in 1832. So, let's get started by introducing ourselves to the characters. Character number one, and most important, Nemorino. Nemorino is basically this poet peasant who is super in love with Adina, but he's been friend-zoned really hard. Number two, Adina. Adina is a boss, literally. She owns a farm, she has employees, she reads, she learns things, she gets things done. Number three, Sergeant Belcore. He's this confident, arrogant dude who's always talking about how all the ladies want him and he can do whatever he wants. Number four, Dr. Dulcamara, who's basically the original Pirelli, except he's a happy con man who people like. Giannetta. Giannetta is Adina's sidekick friend who also is the head of the Pick a Little Ladies from The Music Man. So she knows all the hot goss and she is spilling that tea. We open on Adina's farm. She's a boss. We have all of her employees hanging out. They're celebrating life. They're like, gosh, our lives are so good. We've got a good boss. Everything's cool. And Nemorino's like, not cool for me. I'm in love with Adina and she won't give me the time of day. Adina enters and she's like, hey, let me read you this story because it's 1832 and this is what we do for fun. So she reads the story of Tristan and Isolde and it's about a love potion. The love potion. And everybody's like, wow, that sounds cool. I want one of those. That sounds really dope. Enter Belcore. He walks in and he's like, hey, Adina, you're a 10, I'm a 10. Let's get married. She's like, nah, I've pretty much got everything I need and want already. Plus I've got bumble matches for days. So no thank you. But he is like, why don't you think about it? I'll be in the piazza. Nemorino's like, this guy. Basically Adina's like, get over it. Everything's fine. Also, what are you even doing here? Why don't you go take care of your sick uncle? He's gonna leave all his money to someone else. Foreshadowing. And he's like, I'm in as much pain as my sick uncle because I'm in love with you and you don't love me. And she's like, listen, you should just do what I do. Find a new boyfriend every day and then, use one love to get rid of the other. They have a really sweet duet where she's like, why is the wind like it is? Because that's how it is and I'm fickle like the wind. And he's like, I'm a stream that's going to the ocean and you're my ocean and I see your face in everything. Cut to the piazza. The chorus is just having their regular, we're in the piazza day. And Dulcamara comes in with this dope carriage and everybody starts losing their minds. What is it? What's happening? Tell me what's going on. And Dulcamara's like, hey, I've got some charcoal water. It'll fix anything. If you've got diabetes, great. Rats, great. If you've got, lemon stuck in your teeth, it'll fix it. If you want your wrinkles gone, here it is. Take that, Pirelli. So people start buying it. Nemorino is like, After that, Nemorino comes up to him and is like, hey, doctor, you got any of that Queen Isolde's potion? And Dulcamara's like, got it, I brew it. So he sells him a bottle of Bordeaux and is like, this guy's an idiot. This guy is the dumbest guy I've ever met if he thinks this is a love potion. Nemorino starts drinking it ASAP. But Dulcamara tells him, it's not gonna work until tomorrow though, which will give me plenty of time to get out of town. Nemorino starts drinking immediately, super excited, really happy, starts getting super confident. Adina enters the piazza and Nemorino is like, oh, you're gonna love me tomorrow? So I can just live my life. Adina is mad because he's ignoring her. He won't even look at her. He's having his best lifetime over there and it doesn't involve her. And she starts to get a little jealous. Cue Belcore. And Adina literally is like, Belcore, just in time. Hey, Belcore, you know what? I think I will marry you. Belcore and Adina start getting excited for themselves. And by that I mean, Belcore is excited and Adina's mad. And then Giannetta enters and is like, here's a letter. And it's a letter that says Belcore has to go back into battle tomorrow. So Adina's like, you know what? I'm gonna marry you tonight. Now Nemorino is like, oh no, ma'am. and gets really upset, and he sings this beautiful piece where he's like, oh, Adina, don't do it. And she's like, I'm doing it. Belcore is really mad at him because he's like, stop trying to steal my wife. Adina's just like, it's fine, he's just crazy with love. You know, why don't we all come to a banquet at my farm that I own by myself? Act 2. We open on Adina and Belcore's wedding banquet, except they haven't gotten married yet, they're just eating food. Everybody's drinking, what a good time, and Adina's like, where is Nemorino? I'm doing this to make him upset, and he's not even here. Dulcamara, who we're like, why is this guy here? Comes up and is like, hey, wanna sing this duet with me, Adina? Because, you know, you seem to like singing, and we're at a banquet, so let's do it. So they sing the best duet ever, and it's called Nina the Gondolier Girl and Senator Three Teeth, and I am not joking. So good. The notary comes in after that, and they're all like, well, we've got to sign stuff, so let's leave. And Nemorino walks in and is like, why is this happening? Everything's terrible. And he's like, Dulcamara, I see you. What are you doing here? He's like, they invited me to the banquet. He's like, can you help me? He's like, only if you get some money. Cue the entrance of Belcore, because Dulcamara don't play. If you don't have money, you don't get any fake potions. Nemorino, why are you so sad? Because Adina doesn't love me and I'm out of money. So he's like, you get some money if you sign up to be in the army. Enlist. So he enlists. She's worth it. Gives Nemorino 20 gold pieces, and then Nemorino's like, deuces, I gotta go find Dulcamara. So he deuces out. Janetta enters. This is Janetta's big moment because she has that tea and she's ready to pour. So Janetta is like, hey ladies, enter ladies chorus. Nemorino doesn't know this yet, but his uncle is dead. He left him everything. Right. All of the ladies are like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Nemorino comes back and he's already wasted. He is so drunk off this Bordeaux that he's just bought. All of the women swarm him and he is like, yes, the love potion is working. It's just like the doctor said. And then Dulcamara enters on one side, Adina enters on the other side, and they're like, what is happening? Why are these women all over this guy? And Dr. Dulcamara is like, I'm a genius. Everything I touch works. And Adina's like, everything's terrible. My life is over. Because they don't know about the money. Boom. He runs away. All the women chase him. It's like a swarm of bees. A swarm, not a swarm. A swarm. There's a really lovely scene between Dulcamara and Adina where it's basically revealed that Dulcamara basically tells Adina what's been going on and that Nemorino bought that wine and enlisted in the army so because this cruel woman wouldn't love him. And Adina's like, he loves me. What a great love. What a great love that would risk his life. It's so beautiful. What have I done? Dulcamara's like, well, you could buy this love potion and it will make him love you. And Adina's like, I am a love potion. And he's like, you're right. You've got it all. We cut to the greatest song in the entire opera, Una furtiva lagrima, which is Nemorino's solo song, and it means furtive tear. And he's talking about how Adina has one teardrop in her eye and it's so sweet. And he's like, she loves me, I know it. It's so sweet. She loves me. I saw a tear in her eye when all those women were all over me. Adina enters and she's like, I bought your papers. So now you don't have to go into the army anymore. And he's like, why would you do that? Because people love you here. People love me here. Keep these papers. And she's like, fine, I love you. And then they kiss and they're like, we're in love and it's so good. And Belcore enters and is like, in the arms of another man. And she's like, that's what it is, Belcore. Belcore is literally like, that's fine. I've got, 1,000 more Bumble matches, so whatever. Dulcamara's like, yeah, my potion works. And Adina and Nemorino are like, it did work. We are all happy. And then we have a great little reprise of Dulcamara's My Potion's Awesome song. And then everybody just lives their best lives. If you're interested in watching The Elixir of Love, the Met Opera will be streaming it for free beginning tomorrow on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. It will be starring American tenor Matthew Polenzani, South African soprano, Pretty Yendi, and two fantastic Italian singers, Davide Luciano as Belcore and Ildebranco D'Arcangelo as Dr. Dulcamara. So I highly recommend that you check it out. Until next time, this has been Opera in a Minute.